to Chris
and Katie's
Awesome Show!
Today we're going to talk about physics in bowling.
Oh, yes. Everything you need to know about physics in bowling.
And do you know why we're going to talk about this today?
Because
Physics is awesome! And bowling is too.
Of course. Yes. All right. Now let's see this first clip.
Awesome.
Wow.
News. Hi. Chris and Katie's Awesome Show. Yep. First of all, just like in any other sport, there is a certain type of shoe needed because of the different surfaces. So in bowling, you need bowling shoes. Yay. This is a bowling shoe. See on the bottom, it is flat. So you have no friction. You go and you get a strike. I am about to slide. It helps you get strikes and it causes less friction.
Hold on. Okay, go. I'm trying to see.
Now, with regular shoes, see, it has patterns on the bottom that prevent bowlers to slide down the lane because there will be friction, you know? With bowling shoes, it has a smooth quality which allows the bowler to slide down the bowling lane. Yeah. Awesome! Now let's talk about
Newton's first law. According to Newton's first law, an object remains at rest and in motion unless acted upon an outside force. The ball is at rest when the bowler is in their resting position, where the ball has the potential energy. When the bowler takes their first step and gets ready to swing the ball, the potential energy transforms to kinetic energy. When the ball is rolling down the lane, it is remaining in motion because of the inertia, which is an object's tendency to stay at rest and in motion until the ball hits the pins. Then there is no more inertia.
That's awesome!
You bet that's awesome.
Now on to
Newton's second law.
As soon as the ball is released, it will begin to decelerate because of the friction between the bowling ball and the bowling lane. There are several factors as to why it decelerates. If there is a high amount of oil on the lane, there will be less friction, since the ball is smooth, slowing the ball down less. With less amount of oil, the ball will slow down more because of more friction. And most importantly, the type of ball and its mass definitely affects the friction between the ball and the lane. When the lanes are oiled, a small coefficient of kinetic friction is produced.
According to Newton's second law, F equals ma, which is also known as force equals mass times acceleration. When there is more mass, there would be less acceleration. And when a bowler uses the same force, but has a lesser mass of the ball, there would be more acceleration because it allows the arm to swing easier. Awesome! Okay, now what about Newton's third law?
Alright, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Newton's third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. When the ball hits the pins, it exerts a force on the pins, as well as the pins exerting a force on the ball.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, isn't there something about gravitational potential energy too?
I think so. We should talk about that.
Okay.
A bowling ball will have a certain amount of potential energy depending on the height from which the bowler drops it. Bowlers who bowl with a straight ball will have a potential energy that will not affect the game. But with a hook ball, the more potential energy the ball has upon the release, the longer it will bounce as it travels down the lane. Because there is also more kinetic energy. Remember, potential energy is equal to kinetic energy, meaning the ball will have less opportunity for it to catch friction against the lane.
With a hook ball, bowlers are taking advantage of friction. A hook ball is when the ball goes curving down the lane into the pins.
Okay, awesome! Let's go on to momentum. now. Elastic collision is a bouncing off of things when colliding. That is what happens to the pins. It bounces off one another, making them all fall down, where it runs out of kinetic energy. The pins bounce against one another because their momentum is conserved during the collision.
A hook ball goes down to the direction of the collision with the pins. Throwing the ball straight down doesn't make a good impact. It's better to collide between the middle pin to distribute a force of impact evenly throughout the pins.
Awesome.
Yeah. Lastly, let's talk about
Getting a
strike.
To get a strike, the bowler must release the ball with a force parallel to the horizon. The horizontal kinetic energy that remains after the ball has traveled down the lane is the energy that will be used to get a strike.
5 in a row. Strike. 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 I can't strike. Woohoo!
I love you.
I got it.
Strike.
Strike.
Okay, well that's all we have for you for now.
Yep. And hope you guys enjoyed it because those were some freaking awesome information.
Yes, it was. And awesome bowling skills too by me and Chris.
And I guess that's
strikes.
it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yep, it sure is. Alright, thanks for watching our
Awesome
show. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,